In Africa, the woman is not Adam's rib, but rather his shoulders and backbone. She is the driving force behind survival and represents 80% of the manpower working on the continent. On her back rests the weight of raising the children and keeping up traditions. At the epicenter of those carefully preserved traditions, we find marriage relations, the family. Even today, for the vast majority of African women in both the city and country, their greatest dream is to get a good husband and have many children.
When I was 16 years old, my parents said to me, you get married.
Rahel Girma is 23 years old, and until the age of 16 she lived in Harar, a small primarily Muslim city in eastern Ethiopia. At that age, she was to have married an uncle of her father's who, according to the dictates of tradition, had arranged this marriage when she was still a little girl. Rahel never accepted the agreement, and when the time for her wedding approached, she fled to Addis Ababa, where she works in a bar in the city center. At present, she is going out with one of the waiters in the bar.
Okay, this is my uncle. Before he come in the house, he bring me presents. One day, my parents are sleeping. I get up in the morning. I left my home. I take a taxi. I go to the radio. I take rain. I'm coming at Addis. After if I saw this, the city is very big and beautiful, I think myself I'm free. After I have little money, I must go in hotel. I find a job. After I get this restaurant, Milkos restaurant, we work each other. One guy. One day he asked me to invite me. We go together. We make a relationship. Now we live together. He helped me, and I love him.
I can tell you that the best thing that ever happened in my life. What I like most about her is that her sense of independence, and she's so different from the rest. What we know, most Ethiopian women, tend to be submissive towards their husbands.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not this. Nobody knows me. I can do whatever. I think I'm free. I have good memories in Harar, like a juggle. My friend does. I think I come back. I go back in Harar. For me, Harar is like a jail. I remember my parents. I go back in Harar. I prepare to live in Addis. Addis is for me good.
Ethiopia is a Christian island surrounded by Muslim countries. Harar is an island within an island. a Muslim city set in the center of Ethiopian Christianity. But above all, Harar is a city on which it is difficult to pin a label. It is the fourth holiest city of Islam, and within its walls it holds close to 100 mosques, the greatest concentration per square kilometer anywhere in the world. For centuries, Harar was a key point on the trade route between Ethiopia and the Somali coast. To safeguard its holiness and commercial supremacy, Harar was closed to the infidel until 1854, when Richard Burton managed to get inside the walls and spend 10 days in Harar as a guest of the Sultan. There was a curse according to which the city's power would decline from the time of the first Westerners' arrival. Whether by chance or not, from that moment it began the slow decline which has kept it somnambulent, as if drugged. Harar is a devout and ancient city where tradition rejects the pull of modernity. A city in which arranged marriages are still an entrenched tradition.
I will never allow my daughter to return. If anything keeps the family and the community united, it is tradition. She has betrayed this and made a fool of her family. I supported her ever since she was a baby, paying her expenses all her life, and she ran off with the money I gave her.
Ali works as a tailor on the streets of the city. This is an ancient and highly regarded profession in Harar, where it is the men who handle a task which in other cultures is the preserve of women. He is also a devout man, deeply Muslim. The custom of arranged marriage does not originate in the Quran, but in kinship needs even older than Islam itself, needs and customs which still exist in many corners of Africa.
The most important thing is that the man should be good to the woman, not how the marriage is made. Of her two sisters, one has married of her own accord and the other in the traditional manner. Both of them are happy. I could say much about failed marriages. Some were for love and others traditional.
Rahel's mother works selling chat. Chat is a stimulant which is taken throughout the Horn of Africa. Some eat it to work better, and others to study. It is always present at social occasions and at weddings.